Today I'm going to give a brief demo on how to get on your first Zoom prayer meeting. So you might be invited to a Zoom prayer meeting because you're praying with people who are in different locations. It could be different countries even, or it could just be that your normal prayer meeting can't meet in person right now, and so you're getting on Zoom to pray together. And sometimes you'll be sent an invitation, or you could be sent an invitation on email. It could be posted on your church website or even texted to you. So to join a Zoom prayer meeting, you can either join on your computer, on your phone, on the Zoom app, or in some places, like in the US, you can join via a toll-free number. If there's a toll-free number available, they'll give it to you, and then you call the number, and when it asks you for the meeting ID, you just dial in the meeting ID, and that will get on to the Zoom call. In this case, I'm going to show you how to do it on a computer. So when it's time for the meeting, and maybe 5 or 10 minutes beforehand, just to get set up, because it takes about 5 minutes to get on the meeting, we just go and click the link. And that opens Zoom, and we're just going to want to download the Zoom app. It's a really small app, and then we click on it. And what this does is it installs Zoom on our computer. It will take a minute or two at most for it to install itself. And then once it's done, we just wait another 30 seconds or a minute, and it will actually open on its own, so that we can get onto the meeting that we're about to join. So we're just going to give it another 30 seconds or so, maybe even less. And there it goes. And so then, I can change my name if I want to, and join the meeting. So once I get on, the first thing that's going to happen is it's going to ask me to join the audio. And what this means is it's asking permission to use my microphone. And if I don't allow my microphone to be used, then nobody can hear me. So we're going to want to join the computer audio. But the first thing we're going to want to do when we join is mute, because we'll get background noise, or in this case, I have other phones on the call just so that it looks like a real meeting, and you can hear other people, or people can hear the things going on in your background. So if we mute, what it does is it allows us to hear other people, and it allows other people not to hear the background noise that we have. Something also is some calls will start and have the video on, and it can be helpful to turn off video also, not just so that while we're praying, because everyone's in a different place and has different stuff going around, that there's no distractions, or if people don't have a good internet connection, video can take up a lot of internet, and so keeping that off. So the thing that we want to remember is to follow whoever's leading the meeting. Like, they will give instructions on how we're going to pray or what we're going to be praying into. And we're just going to have to remember when it's our turn to talk to unmute. We just have to click unmute, and then we can talk or pray. And then when we're done, mute again. Something that's helpful also is to open the chat. And in the chat, a lot of times somebody who's leading the prayer time might post a verse or an order of who's going to pray, if people are going to pray in turn, or they could post a link or something that they want you to click and to go take a look at. So it's helpful to have the chat open. But other than that, you're set up and ready to pray with the other people on the call. So that's how you get onto a Zoom prayer meeting the next time. If you're praying again the next week, you'll just click the link and it will open up right away because you've already downloaded the app.